Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea.
After this episode, we should get something to eat. I'm starting to get a little hungry.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I like that.
Does Taco Bell sound good? Sponsored by Taco Bell.
Sponsor us, Taco Bell.
I'd have to be sponsored by Game Grumps if it's even possible.
Are they even a company to sponsor you?
That's why I said if it's possible. I don't know. I'd rather be on Game Grumps.
Hopefully they'll send you an application. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Oh, I didn't say that right. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out to a whole room full of people. Oh my goodness, I can't read. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. I thought Natsuki was saluting.
That poked her in the eye.
Yeah, you're right. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Real intimate. Yeah.
Just read.
Oh, come on. It's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be the other way around.
What do you mean? I don't meet those shows all the time.
Well, you did a whole lot of them the first 4 episodes.
Not today.
Yeah, you made a whole bunch of jokes, and a lot of the time I just made that exact same expression. I was like, just keep going. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with the others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins to recite her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply a natural? Would you say a natural?
I guess. I don't know. But I was gonna say that it sounds like a Discovery Channel with the way how you're reading that. What? Good.
I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes set on Monica as she does her. Dang it! I was trying to do the Discovery thing. Like, wow, it's a wild Monica. Let's watch her in silence.
Wild Monica in your natural habitat.
Sora looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden?
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium.
Are you gonna keep this up?
Is it annoying?
No, I'm just asking because I didn't think it was gonna carry on this long.
It's better than my, well, I guess this is happening voice.
I guess. This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. I feel like it's a very storytelling voice.
It is kind of.
This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Sorry, I'm getting in the habit of when I play games, I read it and just click the button.
Yeah,
So I
figured that was the case.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sori pops out of a chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled.
But it was dang solid meadow. So Yuri,
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Ah. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head.
Like in front of 4 mirrors that have different looks to them because it's not you. And you're in front of a crowd and you're not in your own home. And you're just, yeah.
It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way that way. The best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sawyer begins her poem. Somehow it feels like a soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sawyer finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Ryu liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Ryu. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Ryu lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. It's Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. A whole 2 poems, I think. And just flip a coin, I'll decide. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Wait, hasn't everyone already heard that one?
I think so. I actually can't remember.
Yeah. That's why I even bother. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. I'm sorry. I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
I think everyone's eyes are like, Monica's.
Yeah, I've noticed. It just looks very robotic to me. How are the lines there?
Yeah. I see what you mean.
And there's a little camera and that separates the top and the bottom. How their eyes match their hair half the time. Hey.
Ah! Why?
That's for laughing at me.
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at what happened.
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing with you. Trust me.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well with spoken aloud. The words feel like they would lightly bounce up and down as if they were bosoms of a finely groomed woman. As if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
This one's a practice round.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think you would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case... You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. We should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Wow, that skirt went up high.
That's what it always does. Excuse me, madam. I believe the skirt's always flowing in that direction and height.
It makes me really happy.
Vector, both direction and magnitude. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that.
Oops.
As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Theory and Monica, but I'll do my best and get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go?
12!
Normally, it's Sayori that says ready to go home, okay?
12! Ready to go, Theory?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
We're neighbors, I don't know why, so...
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal of it.
It must be a little nice though.
Well... How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Ryu. You don't have to say it.
What's the big secret here? Are you doing it or something? Make that face. I dare you.
Touch your face?
Make that face. I dare you.
Oh, I've been making this face for quite a while.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sarah once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sarah is being a little more queerier. Queerier. Because it's a word, it is.
It's so funny.
Quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with the words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What'd you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. And it's like choosing between an apple and a watermelon. Seriously. Have you seen that, boobs?
Yes, I have.
Is this different from the playthrough as well, or is it?
Oh, no, I think it's always Yuri.
Oh.
It's such a small detail, though, I actually don't know.
I'd walk you to your house and her to my house, and then we get it on like Donkey Kong. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Well, I just sound like I'm replying to my own answer. So I answered in my head and I think out loud. Okay, that'd be kind of funny. Why does the thought of... Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You made it!
No. Jeez. But I'd really go off on a tangent about how stupid she is, but there's not even any point in speculating sometimes. That's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you need me anymore, you know?
Need you? I have never needed you. Sorry. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club has a replacement for you.
Say so.
The conversation trails off and I left feeling awkward, but it was kind of her fault for trapping me in a weird situation. I just can't lie to her. Why did it change all of a sudden? But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take it away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? So is the festival like the big turning point or something of how the game's gonna go?
I'm not answering any question you have.
Okay. Oh.
Lifeless? Did you just click lifeless?
No, it was, I think, graveyard or something. I'm just going with whichever one sounds the most depressing.
I guess Yuri's your favorite?
I already kind of done that path anyways, might as well go ahead and stick with it.
Okay.
Efflugent?
Flugent.
It sounds almost like it's from Swedish.
Swedish.
Like that baker from Family Guy.
Oh, yeah! Would you
I'd
like
like a hot
piece of pig? I don't know whose.
Nose? Oh no!
No, you're covered in my hot
pig.
pig. Way to close it.
Grief. A few of those I'm surprised were hers.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked into...
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah! I can't wait for the festival!
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that seems a bit out of character for her. It's gonna be great!
Yeah, but she's on something. Like LSD. LSD is a hell of a drug.
Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Siori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Eh? But, nah, not Sayori. Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Oh, it's supposed to be Ika. Mon-Ika.
No, it's Ika because it's Monica.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. But the last three letters of her name, Ika, means squid in Japanese, if I'm correct. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. They're very aware of the fact that when it's in English, it makes no sense.
Ah, never mind. Let's focus on our event for tomorrow, okay? For now, okay?
Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me.
Well, if we're going by what names mean, hers is the best.
Where, what?
You're confusing me.
Because her name has squid in it, I was saying, if we're going by what names mean, Yuri's the best. Because it's Yuri. Anyway, it's not important. Where is
Oh.
today?
Just hit me. I haven't heard that word in a long time.
I'm surprised. I thought that was. Never mind.
I'm a Meowie person.
Oh, there you are. Sori's sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to him. Here's Sori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry.
And so goes episode 7.